Hello again. I'd like you to take another breather for a few minutes and consider the next word, beginning with the second letter of the word faith. It's the word assurance.
The other day, we had to renew our car insurance. We shopped around to see what gives us the best deal. We want promises kept and for them to come up with the goods if we were to ever need them. However, insurance is only temporary. It lasts only a year, and unless it's renewed, it's worthless, or often there's something in the small print that can make it null and void. It's good to know God gives us His full assurance that He will never leave us or forsake us, and He has proved to be reliable.
Which reminds me of when I was doing my hospital rounds, a little bit before lockdown. I went into this ward and I called to see this gentleman. Let's call him Tom. And he was a bit anxious and he was waiting to go into for surgery. And I said to him, would you like me to pray with you? He says, well, I do go to church, he says. I light candles and I go at Christmas and give gifts. I said, but I'm going for surgery. I don't have long to live, he said to me. They've only given me 7 months and I'm having a cancer operation, and I'm just going to have the surgery anyway, and hopefully it'll make my life longer. And I said, okay, I'll pray with you. Well, he said that would be good. And I prayed with him. Because inside I had this feeling, I had this assurance that things would be okay. I told him I was a man of faith. I was wearing my chaplain lanyard. And I said, I'll see you after the operation. He says, he said, I might not make it, he said, and I could be in intensive care. And it was a week later I went into the hospital on my normal day, and I checked to see if he was still in the hospital. I was expecting to see him in intensive care because that's where he said he could be. And I went up to the ward and he was actually in the discharge unit. And I went to see him, big smile across his face. He says, oh, I didn't expect to see you. And he said the operation was a huge success. They actually got rid of the whole tumour, and they prolonged my life from months to years. And I'm going to spend the rest of it on my lovely boat on the Norfolk Broads. You see, assurance does work. I had the assurance. And he thanked me, says, at times like these you know who your friends are. I assured him. It's amazing. I had the assurance because God had told me to pray for him. And I prayed for him. Now I will never ever see that man again. Probably not. I don't know what's going to happen. But my God told me to pray for him. It's amazing what God can do in those situations.
So 1 John 5 verse 14 and 15 says, this is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of Him.
Thank you for listening.